Yo, what is up guys, welcome back to the channel. We're back today with another new tactics video for you. It's a variation of a 4-2-3-1 but with a target forward lone striker. So in a recent episode of the 5-Star Potential podcast, if you've not heard it before, make sure you do check that out. They mentioned they've never seen a formation work or a tactic work with a single striker playing as a target forward in Football Manager. So I thought, you know what, let's test this theory, let's try and get something working and we can get it to click with a bunch of really good teams and see, can we get a single target forward working alone in FM23? And we're diving today, look at our first team for this experiment as we go to Atletico Madrid with our target forward, Alvaro Morata. You might be wondering, Alvaro Morata, can he play as a target forward in FM23? Well, he actually can in fact, because he won the league for Atletico Madrid in 38 games. They won 29, drawing 6 and losing only 3 games for the whole season, scoring 106 goals, conceding 31 with a goal difference of 75, win the league title on 93 points. Not a bad return really for Atletico Madrid, win the league title in that first season. And as we do, we go through some of the standout players throughout that season, of course. You see Alvaro Morata there. In his 42 starts, 6 from the bench, of course, getting 31 goals. Memphis Depay bagging 26. 24th, Thomas Lemar as well. He had a very good season in this formation as well this season. You see there. Rodrigo De Paul as well. 23 assists, 18 goals. That's a really good return from Rodrigo De Paul. And you see Fernando Licen, the likes of Anton Griezmann, Correa, even Hamaso getting 4 goals, probably from set pieces mainly as well. Witsel, Koke. They've all had a fairly decent season. But of course, the focal point in this was, we mentioned a target forward, and we went with Alvaro Morata because, again, a 6'2", jump from reach of 14, a heading of 16. He shouts target forward for me. We went in the advanced forward, which we get into a little bit later on when we see the actual tactic itself. But again, a very good season for Morata, bagging 31 in 42 games. So it's worked over here for Atletico. Let's dive to the next team as we're going to Manchester United and Wout Weghorst in that target forward role. So we have done a tactic previously with Manchester United built around Wout Weghorst as a target forward, but I felt like this one works a lot better from that previous one. As you can see the results on screen now, Manchester United won the Premier League within 38 games, winning 28, drawing 8, and only losing 2 games all season. They only scored 69 goals though, so not as many as the likes of Liverpool, Man City for them this season, but they won the league fairly handily, 3 points clear of Liverpool there. And they even won some other silverware because they won Europa League as well. They beat Arsenal in the final. Goals from Harry Maguire and a goal from that big man, Wout Weghorst, in that target forward role, sees Manchester United do a double this season thanks to this new tactic we're bringing you today. And I thought a better way to show you this tactic quickly in-game now. You see Sancho gets the ball on this right-hand side, finds Diego Dalot. Of course, the goal came from Wout Weghorst as Eriksen put the balls through here. Rashford finds Wout, makes that run, the target forward, makes that run. He was the target of that attack, getting the goal, which sees Manchester United claim the Europa League trophy. And of course, as previously mentioned, we'll dive in and have a look at the team quickly and how they've gone on this season, who has done what. So Bruno Fernandes has a monster season, bagging 26 goals and 15 assists in that camera I've mentioned. But Weghorst 22 goals in 47, that's not a bad return for him as well. Rashford 14 goals and 14 assists. Sancho getting 13 goals and 7 assists, and even 12 goals for Rafa Varane in that centre-back. We said set piece is the key in this as well, and that is proving it there with 12 goals for Varane in centre-back for Man United this season. But before we dive in and see the final team within these simulations and how this tactic has worked this season, make sure you are liking this video and subscribing to the channel if you're new around here. You can find more tactics like these down in the video description below. So have a look and let us know what you've used and get involved in the comment section. If you used this tactic and how has it worked out for you, let us know. And let's dive into our final team as we go in over to Italy, to Serie A. It's AC Milan. And we're ending things today over in the Serie A because we're with AC Milan for this one, as AC Milan retain the league title, of course, using this tactic. They played 38 games, winning 24, drawing 9, and only losing 5 all season. Again, not scoring as many as Atletico, getting 69 goals as well, but the fact they managed to peep Lazio, Napoli, Inter, Atalanta, Roma, and I mean Juventus had that point deduction, of course, within this database, but they beat them all to the league title as AC Milan retained the league title. But that wasn't the only trophy they won this season because it took the extra time, but they beat Manchester City in the Champions League final. A 1-0 victory for AC Milan, so we'll go all the way in the Champions League and taking the trophy and getting a double this season, winning Serie A and winning the UEFA Champions League. And as we've done previously in this video so far, we'll go through now some of the key players this season who has done the business for us. So you can see that Oliver Giroud, he started 32 games, bagging 26 goals this season. Also, there's Zlatan as well, had a key part in this formation. He started 19 games, bagging 11 goals as well, playing a lot more the cup games for us this season. The likes of Rafael Leao, 8 assists, 17 goals, 9 goals for Theo Hernandez. Brahim Diaz getting 9 goals and 9 assists as well. So a very good season for Milan, of course, winning that cup double in the Champions League and Serie A. But now let's have a look at that all-important tactic. So here it is, and this is the 4-2-3-1. Murphy FM's big man brilliance, as we've named it, for this tactic. We can see the focal point is around that big man striker. So we'll dive in and have a look now through the tactic and go through the roles and through the mentality in possession, in transition, all that for anyone playing a console who needs to be a bit more deep dive and what we're doing for each and individual role. So we're starting goal, of course. We start with Big Mike in goal. He's playing as a sweeper keeper and he is told to tackle harder. In the right back position with Calabria, who is told to stay wider as a wing back on support. In the left-hand side, again, a wing-back on support being told to stay wider. Into your centre-back pairing now, we have a ball-playing defender on defend, told to dribble more, close down more, and tackle harder, while Kalulu beside him, again, the same instructions, a ball-playing defender on defend, with dribble more, close down more, and tackle harder. We are playing with a pair of DLPs in that DM role. The first one, we have the right-hand side here, a DLP on defend, he's told to tackle harder, whilst Tonali on the left-hand side of that, a DLP defend, also told to tackle harder. Joined then by a front three here of shadow strikers who are all told to roam from position. All 3 shadow strikers here told to roam from position. Watch a target forward. On attack, he's told to shoot more often. So, of course, we're playing on a balanced mentality, and in possession, we're asking for shorter passing, to pass into space, run at the defence, playing with a higher tempo and a fairly narrow attacking width. Whilst in transition, we're asking our goalkeeper to roll the ball out, distribute the ball quickly, and we have counter press and counter both switched on. Whilst out of possession, we are playing with a trigger press, of course, set to much more often. We are trying to prevent short goalkeeper distribution. We have a standard defensive line with a higher pressing line of engagement, the attacking line being much higher up. So, of course, this comes in as well with the set pieces that I mentioned previously. Of course, we mentioned Rafa Varane got a lot of goals this season through being in the attacking corners. So, again, the set pieces will be in there for you to have a mess around with as well. Feel free to try them out, different ones on each side. So, give them a go and let me know in the comment section your thoughts on those set pieces, of course, along with the tactic itself, the 4-2-3-1 Murphy FM's big man brilliant. Now, thank you for watching another tactics video here on the channel. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you are liking the video and subscribing to the channel, and let me know in the comment section, of course, as well, if you have tried the tactics out and how it got on for you. And again, it is singled around having that big target forward striker, so if you're going to try it out, do it with a team that has those big players. And of course, those shadow strikers, you need some quick, fast players there who like to dribble the ball. Around that, though, the rest of the team, you can probably build around and bring players in for, but that front forward line, you need those types of players to make this sort of tactic work. So thank you for watching. Again, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like and subscribe. And thank you for watching. We'll see you again very, very soon.